Left, it's McCaffrey. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And some room to work. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now Brady. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Now Brady. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Here's a diving catch right side. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to the 10. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott. Powers through him. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Keeps himself upright. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Here we go.
just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Burrow from his own end zone. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Burrow on play action. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And he's got it to Patterson, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Nick Chubb taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive. They've got his man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. Watkins diving. He's got it. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Going deep here for Watkins. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect. How
about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Burrow looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Odafe Oweh. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Brady now to throw. Buying time to his left. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Blake Martinez. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Burrow looking to pass. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Cover, cover! Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Here we go, here we go. 52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. Pick me up, here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That is caught. It's the tight end Gator. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. McCaffrey. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second? And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Brady will look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Handoff comes to Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Burrow's throw there complete to Hamler. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. That's going to be caught by Allie Cox. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Mo Allie Cox, 27 yards. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
At their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. 61 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Brady. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in, and he will get into the end zone again, and he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This pass caught by Hamler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Burrow on first down. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the San Fran 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A give. This is Chubb. Jeremy Chin there defensively.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut it down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Second down, here's Chubb again. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
On second and goal, Burrow. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is going to lose yardage here. But he is not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Fair catch called for and collected right at the 10-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Brady now on first down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final adjustments as we speak. Which of these two teams is going to advance to the NFC title game next Sunday? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. A throw left side, hauled in by Hamler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Burrow. This is the tight end Fant. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Fant. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So they come away from this opening drive of the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Brady. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. Brady's going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Burrow on play action. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox. And they work this well upfield across the 45. from the gun. It's a give to Chubb. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 3rd and 2, now Burrow. Oh, he's got his tight end, Mo Alley-Cox, complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the 49ers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady flushed out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Quez Watkins. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They attempted to fade to the back corner of the end zone unsuccessfully. And I've been with you long enough, Brandon. I know it's not one of your favorite calls.
Well, it's interesting. Before working with you, I always viewed that as you're just taking away space and you're trapping yourself in a corner. But you actually have told me they're trying to create space where space is not.
Yeah, it's really it's a weird deal, isn't it? But you've got to just move that defender inside to create that separation and that little bit of space where there just isn't much.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
First down, here's Burrow. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. They will throw on first down with Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
2nd down and goal. Burrow. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. To the air again, Burrow. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point try good by Gator. And the lead is down to a field goal. Oh, did the Rams get it? Yes! L.A. football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 11 now. Here's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. That is taken in by the tight end, Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Burrow on 1st down. This is Fant on the short completion. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Chubb. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Chubb again. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. Gano the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the 4th, and now they're going to try an onside kick. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They go with Chubb on second down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on fourth down, showed a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the fourth quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop him.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Rams are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point try good by Gator. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? They go with McCaffrey. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. A full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he spins away. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Nick Chubb hit 21.95 miles an hour on a long touchdown run in 2019. 4th fastest in the NFL. And he flashed the big-time speed again there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Going deep here for Watkins. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Rams will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Odafe Owe. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And these numbers on our monitor are getting hard to believe. He's closing in now right on the doorstep of 500 yards passing.
I'm glad that you watched the monitor and said it first because I had trouble absorbing that. That's big time right there, right? That means everything just about has gone right for them and his squad in this game. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And he's got this down to the 35.
I can hear it right now that most people in our business are saying, why aren't they running the football? But I happen to agree with this strategy. They've had success all game long. I don't think they should go away from it. Too often, teams go into that protect mode and end up giving away the football. This team has stayed aggressive, and it's working out for them.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And his crew will take